What is financial empowerment? Financial empowerment is the process of increasing people's capacity to make choices, transform those choices into actions and desired results. It is the building personal knowledge and ability to manage money and use financial service products that work for you. All right, so that's the one you know real quick. So, why is my thing doing that? All right, so in testing what you know, do y'all think goals are important?
Yeah.
Why? Why is goals important? Go ahead, EJ.
They keep you on. They keep you on track for like what you're doing, basically. So like you always like don't lose sight on like what your original plan was. You keep going.
Okay, good deal. To have enough money for emergencies, you must save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Is that true or false? 3 to 6 months of living expenses. What do y'all think? False? Who's my false people? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
Stay true to your game. Be true about it. All right. Where's my true people at? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 undecided. False? Okay. It is false.
I know it. I'm sorry.
And why do you think it's false?
It depends on your living expenses.
Exactly. Emergencies. Remember, the key word was emergencies. So think about this. Technically, you really only need about $500 in the bank account for an emergency. An emergency would take care of a new tire. If you were driving, it would take care of mom's new tire, right? An emergency would take care of any type of quick medical bill, like you have to go get something done and you don't have the insurance for medication. $500 will cover some of that medication for you. It would take care of an emergency plane ticket in most cases. Unless you're flying all the way to California like I do, then those tickets are astronomical. But if you just have to go from here to, let's say, here to Atlanta, or from here to Florida, something like this, you can get there within $500. All right? So you don't need 6 to 8 months worth. $500 is enough to take care of an emergency, okay? Cash flow budget helps you track whether you will have enough cash and resources to cover your bills from week to week. List of who you know and what money you owe, right? True or false? Think that would help you guys if you had a list of who you owe?
Yes.
Yeah, right? If you can't pay your bills and collectors will start demanding payment, you should pay the one who is screaming the loudest. That means I'm calling your house like, I want my money. You need to pay me, Carson. You owe me $10. I want my $10. But Carson, you got to eat lunch for the rest of the week. And mom only gave you, $10 for lunch the rest of the week. Who's more important, you eating lunch or you paying me my money?
That's wild.
Carson, you ain't this. That's insane.
Right.
Yeah, Carson.
False. Right? Just because that debt collector's calling you or that person's begging you for that money that you owe them, but you have more important things that you have to do with your finances, you take care of the important things first. Okay? The only way to receive employment income is by a paycheck. You say no to that, Chloe? No? Anyone else say no?
I object.
Say again? You object? False. That is correct. All right. There's many ways you can still get employment, right? Besides a paycheck. Credit is when you owe someone money. I owe Trey $5. All right, for lunch at school that he gave me. True or false? Is that credit?
No.
No?
Yes.
Yes?
Well, you owe the bank money. Because it's not your own money.
Remember, listen to what the question says. Credit is when you owe someone money. And the example says, Jay owes me $2 for lunch at school.
If you're losing $2, it's debt.
That's debt?
Yeah.
Pretty soon when we start taking down.
False. Your total monthly debt payment may affect your ability to borrow money.
True.
True. A poor credit history can keep you from getting an apartment, and in some states, insurance or even a job. A record of how many times I've been late paying my bills or not paying my bills at all, or paying my bills at all. True or false? True. The only cost of having a checking account is the monthly service fee.
False. No, false.
False?
Yes, true.
No, it's false. You have overdraft.
Yep. As a consumer, you have almost no rights when it comes to financial products and services. Make a complaint about the service or product or prepaid cards or money orders. Financial services are like prepaid cards, like it says. What's that other card that everyone uses? Cash App card. Those Visa cards. What else? Money orders. So basically, when you have something wrong with those cards and like your money's missing, you have no way of recouping anything. You just kind of lost out. True or false? That is false. There is a way, and we'll get into those. All right. So we talked about setting goals. Setting goals to save, right? What goals do you have for your future? Everyone has different ideas of the future they want to have for themselves. What goals do you have, Trey? Be an orthopedic surgeon. Kingston? Keep thinking about that. We're going to come back. Chloe? Software engineer. What goals you have? Just don't know yet. We're freelancing right now. Just kind of floating around. Okay. Arrive. Professional DB. Okay, got that.
To be successful.
Okay, well, to be successful though is, I mean, you can be successful just as long as you got shoes on your feet. I'm successful. I got shoes on my feet. Can you give me something more specific? What does success mean to you? What is successful?
To like do well in life and like whatever goal you put for yourself.
This is true, but you're still not being specific, because doing well in life would mean, like, for me, I would say I'm successful in life because I'm able to teach this class. To me, that's success. To Carson's success could mean being able to take any vacation he wants, anytime he wants. That's success to him. To Riley's success could mean having a family of 8 kids. That could be success to her. So when you say to be successful in life, what does that mean to you?
To like be able to like pay my parents back for everything you've done for me.
That's
Okay. Okay, all right. I like that. Well, she was my daughter, because my kids don't pay me nothing. Carson.
To be able to support myself and live on my own.
Okay. Riley?
To be I don't know. Probably to be a professional artist or something.
The professional art, you like to draw? Okay. EJ?
I don't know that, sir.
You're still working on that one? Okay. So let's talk about emotional influences of financial decisions. What does money mean to you? What is your first memory of money?
Tooth fairy.
Well, yeah. Well, go ahead, Trey.
Christmas money.
Christmas money? EJ?
My best friend Kobe gave me $2.
Okay.
Birthday money.
Some birthday money was your first experience. Carson? Birthday money? Chloe?
From the quarter to my sister's corn pouch.
Oh, say that again. Say that again.
The quarter to my sister's corn pouch.
The quarters to her sister's coin pouch. I'm gonna come to something like that. I'm glad you said that. What's your first memory of money? The check. Wow, man. Go ahead, grandparents. Say again. Pennies you find everywhere. Birthday money. I got you already, right, Carson? Mom, Rachel.
My first memory of money is being in church and having a church member give us money because we were the pastor's children.
Okay.
Whoa.
Mom, Chonda. Is that Chonda?
Yes, Shonda. Yes.
Shonda.
My grandfather used to give us $2 bills, and I can remember, and the big silver dollars.
Yep. I'm gonna come to that one too. Miss Tawanda.
Yes, I was gonna say the same thing, the silver dollars that my uncles used to give us when we were kids for Christmas. And the Susan B. Anthony's and all
Yeah,
those
yeah.
little ones, yeah.
Miss Shayla.
Allowance.
Oh
My
man.
parents gave us an allowance.
Baller.
Yeah, that was a lot.
All right.
Mr. Kilroy giving us coins.
Giving us coins. My first memory of money comes right along with Shonda and Chloe. It was my mom's. Remember back in the day when moms used to smoke and they had it in that little pouch? Well, she used to have those half dollars and dollars in there, right? And I remember I was probably, maybe like 4 or 5. And I used to go in them and take them out. And I would walk outside to the front step and throw them in the bush. And then whenever her and I was coming back from somewhere, I'm like, what is that? Oh, look what I found. Like this. And she would look at me and she was like, why would that be right there? I said, I don't know, but I found it. I said, is it mine now, Mom? And she would just kind of look at me like, oh, okay, but that just don't seem right. That was just weird. But that was my memory of money when I first was introduced to money, was those half dollars and taking them from my mom and throwing them outside and acting like I found them. All right? So, what is the most difficult thing about money for you? What do you think the most difficult thing about money is for anybody?
Saving it.
Saving it, right? What do you say, EJ?
Trying to make it.
Give me some. Give me some. It's always hard to make it, right? It's always hard to make it, right? So, each of us have a new set of values that shape how we prioritize what we do with our time, energy, and importantly, money. Just as a single day, we may make many choices about what is more important. The enjoyment of eating out at McDonald's or the benefits of the less expensive options of eating at home. What would you rather do? If you got $25 right now, we're all hungry, what you going to do with your $25? Spend it on something to eat.
Go to the grocery store.
Grocery store.
Depends what I got at home. Just go eat.
Depends on what you got at home. Trey.
Same thing depends on what we have at home.
At home, EJ, what you think?
I'm going straight to my mama. I'm watching my best to bargain with her, saying, "Can I get a little bit more money?" And then after that, I'm going straight to Walmart, buy myself something. After that, I'm probably gonna get a job at Walmart, and then after that, I'm gonna do more and more.
Woo! Okay. Riley,
I'll just save it.
you'll just save it. Okay. Because it's going to be a long day. We're going to see how you're going to save that money. Carson,
That's crazy.
get something to eat. Where at?
I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Personally.
Get something to eat. What about you?
It is a Christian-based restaurant.
Buy something with your mom?
Okay, whatever you say.
Oh, buy something for your mom. So you're going to feed her instead of feeding yourself?
What is that? They play Christian music.
Oh, you can make something at home. Okay. Cool. So buying an expensive present for a friend or a relative, or buying a less expensive gift and saving what is left over. What would be more important?
Saving what's left.
Saving what's left over?
The second.
So would you rather buy an expensive gift for a friend or a relative, or buy a more inexpensive gift? Inexpensive? So would you rather have your mom do the same for you? So instead of buying those what are those snacks called? But they're high speed. I think one of the parents got on a pair of high speed ones too. I think there they are right there. What are they called? What are they called? That's mom. Oh, that's your son? Okay. So would you rather have mom buy you a less expensive pair of shoes so she can save what's left over, or would you rather have those on your feet? You'd rather have those. Okay. All right. I ain't mad at you. Pumas. Would you rather have those on your feet or a pair of Skips from Walmart?
Not Skips. I personally asked my mom if she could buy me some Crocs.
Uh-huh.
Honestly. Or some Skechers. That's like...
Or some Skechers? Okay. All right. So,
Nah, man.
but you see what I'm getting at? This Uggs, right? Everyone got Uggs. Would you rather have those Uggs on your feet or a pair of flip-flops? You'd rather have those Uggs. But even though your mom can save an extra $20 if she got you the flip-flops, but since you want the Uggs, you'd rather her get you the mugs, right?
She has blue Uggs.
Huh? Hard decision, isn't it? Hard decision. Man, you put me in a tough pickle right here, Charles. Come on now. All right. So, paying for obligations like school books, elective classes, or laptop replacements before spending money for a PS5, Xbox, designer shoes, purses, jewelry. What would you rather do? How many of y'all got school laptops? You all just broke your school laptop.
Oh, I gotta pay for it again.
Dang! How many times you breaking your laptop, girl?
I haven't.
My teacher finna
So,
kill me.
you all got school laptops. You all got $250. This is real money now. You all got $250. To fix the laptop is going to cost $250.
How broke?
Now, what's broke?
I'm sorry, what?
We're talking broke. So here's the question.
It's like the screen broke. It's like a few.
Oh, it's broke. No, we can't repair it. We got to replace it. So here's the question: do we take our 250 that we got and pay for our own laptop, or do we use that to go ahead and get us a new pair of Uggs, get us another pair of these Nikes, to get us another pair of whatever it was you said, some Jordans or some more Pumas, or do we use it for that and say, hey, Mom, my laptop's broke, we need to replace it? Which do you do?
It's for laptop.
Huh? So you're going to use your money to fix the laptop. Chloe, you're going to use your money to fix the laptop. Okay, Kingsley. Laptop. Trey, you said shoes. Oh, now you're going back to the laptop?
I said laptop.
So you're going to use your money to fix the laptop. EJ.
Going straight to my mama.
What's up with you doing your mom?
I need a computer.
But I have a question about that. It's not optional.
What's not optional?
It's not optional, like it has to be paid for. So really the question is, will it be the kids' money or will it be the parents' money?
Probably both.
No. They got the $250. They have $250.
Yeah, but
EJ already said he's keeping his and going to Mama to make her pay for it.
No. I'm going to see how I can resolve it. Like, not exactly going to her to like completely make you pay for it, but like.
But you're still gonna make her pay for some of it though, because you don't want to use all your $250.
Like save 5% of it, bro. Cause
Ronnie, what do you want to do?
bro,
Are you gonna use your money to buy other things, or are you gonna go ahead and pay for that laptop you broke again?
kid is wild.
I guess the laptop.
You guess? You're not sounding too sure about that. Carson,
Go to mom.
the laptop, the laptop, the shoes.
I'm
not mad.
She got priority straight.
That is your choice. I'm not mad. But the idea here is, ladies and gentlemen, is we have to understand the difference between needs and wants, right? We want shoes. We want our mom to pay for it. We want a whole bunch of other things, but we need to pay for this laptop because why? We're obligated for that. We was responsible for that laptop, right? So think about the values that drove something you last bought. Were you deciding between obligations or enjoying today and not worried about tomorrow? What was the last thing you bought, Trey?
With my money?
Yeah, with your money. What was the last thing you bought?
What,
I remember.
Who?
like real money?
Yeah, real money.
Yes, real money.
Oh,
I don't remember.
I remember.
You don't
just
remember?
clear.
EJ, what did you last thing? You seem hyped about this. What did you buy?
So I think it was like a few weeks ago. I bought myself a $50 PlayStation gift card.
Ouch!
And then I talked like my grandpa dropped me off. You can get whatever you want, EJ. I'm like, oh bet. And then I go to Dollar General, right? I get myself a gift card. I'm touching the gift card. I'm like, should I buy this? Yeah, I'm going to buy it. And then I went to cash register, and then my papa looks at me, turns around. Now you know your mama ain't gonna like this. I'm like, she'll be fine.
Okay. We're gonna come back to that money, EJ. Riley.
With my money,
Mm-hmm.
the last thing I bought was Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. What's the last thing you bought, Carson?
Yesterday I bought pastry for my friend.
A drink for your friend. You're a leader, though, aren't you? Aren't you a leader? Okay.
I'm a leader though. Zaxby's.
Oh, get your priority straight.
Who? Chick-fil-A. Miss Javon, what's the last thing you bought?
Chick-fil-A be here.
Oh, I just bought some books
Kind of books.
for children, Jack and Jill.
Okay. Michelle,
I did that too. I bought some
books.
He just had a birthday, so I just bought cell phone. I know it hurt me so bad. Cell phone.
Say goodbye to your wallet.
It hurt me so bad.
I just bought Kingston a new bed on Saturday.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Kingston.
The amount of
What you
money,
got there?
I'm not realizing the amount of money that adults pay.
That's Rachel. Bo James. So now, everybody heard.
Did you ask Shayla what she just got?
Oh, what you just got, Shell? A book? What kind of book? A graphic novel. A graphic novel? Is that what you said? Okay. So let's think about this. People who just bought some food, raise your hand. Was that a need or a want?
Because I was hungry.
It was a need because I had a soccer game.
Because I was hungry. If I ate before we left to come here, I wouldn't ask for nothing. But I asked to see my mama, and at the moment right now, I don't have a single band on me. Like I'm broke. Like
Wait a minute, did you say a single band?
A band.
A band? Like $1,000 band?
Man. Yes, sir.
Oh, I need to move in with you, EJ. Man, if you walking around with bands. But the thing is, you got to think about it.
You don't got that type of
You got to think about it. The difference between needs and wants. There's a lot of things that we need, right? And there's a lot of things that we want. At that time, when you're saving money and you're thinking about that money, and when money gets tight and gets short, you got to think, do I really need this right now? When you're sitting there talking about that gift card to buy for that game, did I really need this? You probably did, because you sound like you already got 15, 20 other games at home that you still play with. So that could have waited, and you could have saved that money for something important that you actually need. You know? So you gotta really think about that. The next time you're spending your money, do I need it or do I want it? Do I need it or do I want it? That's going to be important. All right.
Yeah.
So, knowing your personality, right? Are you outwardly or inwardly focused? If you are, could be described as talkative, outgoing, like to be fast-paced environment, tend to work out ideas with others, think out loud, enjoy being the center of attention, then you need to write down an E. If you are
Where?
on a piece of paper, just on a scrap piece of paper,
You got check. Yo.
could be described as reserved, private, prefer slow pace with time, contemplations, tend to think things through inside your head, would rather observe than be the center of attention, then you are I. You need to write down I. How do you prefer to take information? If you focus on the reality of how things are, pay attention to concrete facts and details, prefer ideas that have practical applications, like to describe things in a specific, literally way, then you prefer to be an S. If you are imagining the possibilities of how things could be, notice the big picture, see how everything connects, enjoys ideas and concepts for their own sake, like to describe things in a figurative, poetic way, then you are an intuition. Write down an N. All right. 3, how do you prefer to make decisions? If you make decisions in an impersonal way, using logical reasoning, value justice and fairness, enjoy finding the flaws in an argument, could be described as reasonable, level-headed, then you prefer to think. Write down a T. If you base your decisions on personal values and how your actions affect others, value harmony, forgiveness, like to please others, and point out the best in people, could be described as a warm, empathetic, then you prefer feelings. Write down an F. How do you prefer to live your life? If you prefer to have matters settled, think rules and deadlines should be respected, prefer to have detailed step-by-step instructions, make plans, want to know what you're getting into, then you prefer to be a J for judging.
Oh.
If you prefer to leave your options open, see rules and deadlines as flexible, like to improvise and make things up as you go. Please don't do that. Are spontaneous, enjoy surprises and new situations, then you prefer to be a P, perceiving. So you should have 4 letters written down, right? Everybody got 4 letters written down? All right. What is your letters, Trey?
ETSJ.
ETSJ. ETSJ says you're efficient, outgoing, analytical, systematic, dependable, realistic, like to run the show and get things done in an orderly fashion. Yes or no? Miss Mom Rachel, what's yours?
I'm not sure. I was trying to find it on here. I can't see that.
Oh, I was reading them all to you.
Oh, okay.
What's yours, EJ?
Penny.
Huh?
Penny.
Penny? What do you mean penny?
P-E-N.
What's the 4 letters you got?
P-E-N-I. What do you like?
P-E-N-I. How did you get P-E-N-I?
You're missing one.
P shouldn't be first.
You should have either.
The first one should have been an E or an I. Your first letter should have been an E or an I.
All right. So that's the I first, and then after that, that was.
Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then we got I.
And then your second one should have been an S or an N.
Not I.
No, we
You
got
only one
we got
option.
I, then we got E, then we got.
No, you pick one.
You got to pick one. You're either an I or an E.
Oh!
So that's how it works.
You're an extra.
Yeah. What's yours, Riley?
E-N-F-J.
E-N-F-J. Canning, enthusiastic, idealistic, organized, diplomatic, reasonable, skilled communicator who value connections with people. Yeah? That's you? Kingston, what's yours?
ENTJ.
E-N-T-J.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Strategic, logical, efficient, outgoing, ambitious, independent, effective organizer of people and long-range planners. Does that sound like him, Mom?
What's tripping me out is that I'm an ENTJ.
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh.
So that probably is sound like him. It's a chip off the old block.
I got it.
Chloe,
I got
I'll come back.
I got I-N-T-J.
I-N-T-J. Innovative, independent, strategic, logical, reserved, insightful, driven by their own original ideas to achieve improvements. Yeah?
That's awesome.
That was you too? Okay. What about you, Carson? I-N-T? I-N-T what, J?
I-N-T-P.
I-N-T-P. Intellectual, logical, precise, reserved, flexible, imaginative, original thinkers who enjoy speculation and creative problem solving. Okay. Olivia?
I was also I-N-T-J.
Okay. What was yours? Araya?
E-N-T-P.
ENTP. Did we have an ENTP yet?
Yep.
We didn't have an ENTP.
No, I don't think we have.
Inventive, enthusiastic, strategic, enterprising, inquisitive, versatile, enjoy new ideas, challenges value and inspiration. Ms. Shayla. INTP. Intellectual, logical, precise, reserved, flexible, imaginative, original thinkers who enjoy speculation and creative problem solving. So does this pretty much fit you guys? Does that, everything I just read, does that sound like what you do and how you operate?
Sort of.
Sort of? Huh? Not really? All right. Okay. SMART goals. Anybody know what SMART goals are? Anybody ever heard of SMART goals before? The word acronym SMART?
You actually use your brain to, I got like one idea. It's where you actually use your brain to think of ideas for yourself in the future. Instead of
Close. Go ahead, Carson.
R, that's acronym, so I think the R means like reasonable. And then like the A is like achievable.
You're getting close. Keep going. So you've heard of this before then?
I don't remember all the words.
All right. Setting goals help you turn your needs, wants, hopes, and dreams for the future into something concrete that you can take steps to achieve. When you set goals, you can work toward making your future better, prioritize how you spend your money so that it goes toward things that really matter to you, measure and track your progress toward getting things you want out of life, take pride in bettering yourself. All right. SMART goals are specific. The S stands for specific, right? What will I achieve? Who will benefit from my goal? Specific goals have a much greater chance of being met than a general one. Remember, Olivia, when I asked you, try to define your success, be more specific about it. When you said success, I want to be successful. Measurable. That's what you're talking about, Carson. How much, how many, how will I know when it is done? You should be able to track your progress toward meeting the goal. Attainable. Can I realistically reach this goal? It's got to be attainable. It's got to be something realistic that you can actually do. Right now, if you all said, well, my goal is to save $1 million before I graduate high school. Is that realistic? Could you actually do that? So that's not an attainable goal. If you said my goal is to maintain my room being clean throughout the summer, that's achievable. You can do that. You can do that, right? Relevant. Do I really want this goal? Your goal is something that is a priority to you in your life. It's got to be a priority to you in your life. Trey, you said you want to be a what when you grow up? An orthopedic surgeon, right? So you're going to start setting milestones to reach that goal of becoming an orthopedic surgeon. All right, there's going to be certain things you want to start reading. There's going to be things you want to start learning. So when it comes time, you will be fully versed in becoming an orthopedic surgeon. Okay? Time. When will I reach this goal? What is my end date? Your goal should have a clear, defined time frame and target deadline date. That's going to be important. Don't just set a goal and leave it open to chance. Set a timeline. If you get an allowance, anybody here get an allowance at all? All right. So let's say on your allowance, you say, hey, I know I get $50 a month for an allowance. My goal, my birthday's in 5 months. My goal is to save $80 by the time my birthday comes. Okay? That is your goal. So you're going to take some money out of that $50 you get each month to be able to get up to that $80 that you're trying to save. Okay? I think we got, what is it, 5 minutes? All right. So